name is Candace Jordan, and I guess I could be called a jack of all trades and a master of none. I'm a blogger. I write for Chicago Now. I have a column in the Chicago Tribune. I host my own show, Candid Candace Chicago, on watch312.com, Chicago's online network. I keep pretty busy. I keep plenty busy. A lot of balls in the air, and I'm having a lot of fun. Well, it's important to me because I'm a social creature. I have always been very outgoing. I'm always the last to leave a party, like my mother was, and well into her 80s. It's genetics. I blame it completely on my parents. But if I'm not out amongst the people, I feel like I'm missing something. I want to connect with people. I don't know. I think that what drives women in this industry, at least what drives me, is competition. I've always been very competitive, and when I see all these other bloggers coming around and all these articles, all these social columns, I just want to make mine the best. I want to write things that people are interested in, obviously, but I also want to get those scoops. I want to, have it be celebrity driven. I'm a former Playboy centerfold, and so there's huge interest in Playboy, and every time I've ever written about it, the hits on my pages go crazy. So I like combining stuff like that, content like that, with like events, charities, and just anything that's of interest in Chicago. And so far it's been going really well. And I love the interaction out in the crowds with the people too. So it's a perfect fit for me. It harkens back to the early days when women competed for one man. I mean, it's a prehistoric urge among women. Men are just out there social, hanging with each other. There's no qualms. Women are, for always, as long as I can remember, have always been competitive. And why that is, I don't know. There are some women that are completely the opposite, but I think sadly it's more the case that it is a sense of not reaching out to each other than it is the other way. But I hope that changes. I see it happening all the time. I think the younger women have a better sense of balance when it comes to business and connections like that. I think it's like an old kind of a habit that should die pretty soon, I hope.
Right.
I would just say that if you have a passion for writing, and if you have a passion for connections, and if you have a passion for anything, I mean, be it charity events, be it one particular charity that you want to be associated with, get out there and push it. I mean, there's 1,000 ways to be involved in the community. And I always tell my friends, sometimes I'm written up as being a philanthropist. Well, I don't have money. I mean, so I don't know where that came from. But the word philanthropy can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. It can mean a volunteer as a philanthropist, and it doesn't have to mean that you're a major money donor, although of course they need those people, but there's a jillion ways to get involved, and people shouldn't be afraid to jump in with both feet, because there's always an area where they can put you where you'll be effective. For instance, the world's largest Ronald McDonald house is opening on June 26th, and I'm on the Women's Auxiliary Board, and again, I got a lot of my girlfriends involved, and at first they're saying, well, we don't have a lot of money to donate. How could we possibly help? Well, they can help in the kitchens. They can help build awareness. They can bring their other girlfriends to the events. I mean, and these seem small, but if you have a whole group of women with this same goal in mind, then you can move mountains. And that's really what's the most important thing that people should take away from this. That's the truth. Everybody can help, no matter how big or how small.